everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Holly and welcome to an art adventure with me. Today we're going to do a colouring book haul. I was going to say a quick one, but there are more books here over here that you can't see. So we're going to do a colouring book haul. It was recently my 40th birthday and I decided to indulge myself on some new colouring books that I haven't really tried yet. So this also, I guess, gives you an idea of what you could see next year on the channel. I do have two special colouring books coming shortly and I will show them both individually because they look really lovely. But right now, let's have a look at these and see what we've got. I'm just going to clear all this up and then we'll go through them one by one. Now, we're not going to do lots of flip throughs. I might do quick flip throughs, but if there's any colouring book here that you see that you would like me to do a full colouring book flip through, please let me know. I will do this one because this is really lovely, and I might do the Manga one separately. But if there's anything else in here that you see in this collection, please let me know if you'd like a full colouring book flip through. All right, let's get into it. So the first book I'm going to go through is this one. So I have had this on my Amazon wish list for almost a year. And I wasn't 100% sure whether I wanted it, but it was only 14 Australian dollars, and the mushroom sort of got me wondering, I wonder what it looks like. And it has an artist's names on there, so I was like, okay, so it's by an artist, so let's have a quick flip through. So I think this is something like it has the belong to page, and what I liked about it is actually all one-sided. So you could definitely use your alcohol markers in this book. So it's got different sort of pages in. You've got like a woodland scene, mushrooms. We all know my favourite thing is mushrooms. And I think these are lady beetles now that I'm looking at them. Oh my goodness, that is like a full lady beetle themed page. So there's actually some cute colouring pages in here, like different magical woodland creatures, which is what the whole book stems on. So there's that, some birdhouses, some bees. I'm just flipping through and coming over some pages. So it's even house. Like there's as you can tell, there's a few colouring pages in here that look rather inviting. So that's that one. That one is printed on Amazon paper. So that's Whimsical Woodland. And now I recently located this at Kmart. I actually picked up this today. And I could not resist because of these. And they're like creepy monster dolls. Now, the great thing is about this, it is again one-sided. So you could use your alcohol markers. It looks like it's very grayscale, but I liked it because it definitely suits that Halloween theme we've got going on this month. I mean, that like some of these stuff is, it's got little statements from movies like this is we're friends till the end. That's Chucky. Like it's actually got different things and like, yeah. So this gives you an idea of what this book's about. So again, we're not going to do a full flip through. There is a particular page that I like, which is this. And I kind of like this because it's by Anne Rice. So if I'm an angel, paint me with black wings. And I think that that whole picture looks really cool. So who knows? I might do a colouring with one of these. I mean, these look pretty straightforward. I think I might use my alcohol markers with these, maybe some pencils. But as you can see, they look really creepy or monstery, hence monster dolls. But that's that one. The papers, I'd probably say it's just normal paper, nothing too fancy, but it's creepy, and that's probably what drew me to that. So that's that one. Now, do any of you know the artist Jasmine Becket-Griffith? This is another artist that I forgot that I actually had one of her other colouring books. I've got this one, which is the Fantasy Art Adventure. I actually forgot I had that, and I went into Big W and found this, and it's a Dragonling colouring book. And just to give you an idea of what the colouring page is, this is all single-sided. So you could even use your markers in this, like your alcohol markers. And she does them this way this time around, like some of them this way. They've all got wings, like they're like Dragonling fairies. Like, they're just beautiful creatures. And I really love her artwork. Honestly, it's just honestly a book of her artwork, which is gorgeous to look at. And I like, this is the Halloween Dragonling, so I think you could, with the pumpkin, this page sort of drew me in. So I may do this page. I actually got the first book before I started actually learning how to properly use my colouring pencils. So I'd really love to see what I could make this look like versus what some of my pages look like in the other book. I reckon that'd be really interesting to see. So that is this colouring book. I mean, there's some simpler ones, some complex ones, lots of fun, lots of details. That's this one. Next, I may have gone on a bit of a... Okay, so we've got a frog's tail, hide and seek, moonlight mischief, and around the world. And I've watched my Colourful Country Life do a few of these and a few other YouTubers as well, and the illustrations really drew me in. And even just the first page, like all of these illustrations are really drawing me in. Like, I like that it's sort of like in a bubble, like its own little world. So that's sort of cool. I like that so what he does is, so the first 25 pages are the original, and then you've got the second set of pages which has minor differences. So for example, you've got this one, and he adds a black background with a moon. We've got a house instead of the trees, and there's a little fish down here, I've noticed, down here. So that's the difference. Subtle differences with a black background instead. So that's what R.J. Hampson does, and I actually think it's really cool because you could make a similar, like the same image look really different. And then you've got hide and seek, moonlight mischief, and around the world. I think around the world is really cool because the frog goes on Mr. Fogarty goes on lots of different areas, or different around the world. That's where he goes. So that's R.J. Hampson, the 4-book collection I got. And then I also recently discovered Gabby Wolf. And we all know I think I've mentioned a few times I love colouring houses. Well, I think this is speaking to me. I've looked through these books like I don't know how many times, and I've picked quite a few pages to colour. So like this is one of them. It's got mushrooms on it. I want to colour this page. I want to colour all the pages. I want to colour this page. I want to colour this page. And I'd like to colour this page. I want to colour all of the pages. So that's just an idea. So that's the little worlds. I really like this as well that she does. She does this sort of thing, and this with all the different. I think that's really cool. And then you've got the houses colouring book. I think the page that I want to colour in here is this. This is a little different. This has actually got the black on the back there. I liked this one. I thought because it's got the little spider here. So so we could probably turn, and the spider's web, you could probably turn that into like a Halloween theme if you wanted to, and make it look like an old broken down house. But that's an idea I have in my head. It is getting towards the end of October, so I may not have a chance to do that. That might be a next year thing, or I'll just colour it creepily throughout the year. You don't have to really do it during Halloween, do you? So that's Gabby Wolf's illustrations. I think so. I think her illustrations are lovely. I think the thing I like about it is it's a little less detail. Like there's detail. Don't get me wrong. There is detail, but there's less detail, say, than Johanna Basford. But I think she's got some really lovely colouring books, and I sort of want to get all of them, but obviously if I got all of them I'd probably never colour in all of them, or they'd have like one page in each book. So I thought 2 would do for now, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna have to get colouring. And I also got this Magical Woodland by Kate Pellerin, also known, I believe, the creator of Poopy Cat. And these are single-sided. Now this, as you can tell, much thicker. And the illustrations in here are just absolutely beautiful. Like, I want to colour this page in. Mainly because of all the plants and this here and what you could turn all that into. Like this is definitely on my to colour. I liked that we got like a little sort of like small victory page there. You could come in and do a little thing at a time. Like I liked, like there's just so many beautiful pages that like, and you've got this witch here. I thought that would be cool for Halloween, like, or for a creepy one, if you wanted to do a creepy one. You've also got this here, the witch is the cat, and another sort of like smaller, you can do small colorings, and you've got like a king there, and like this is, I might do a full book flip through because this is a beautiful coloring book. So that's Magical Woodland. Then while I was in Big W, I found this, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe colouring book. And I was like, oh, what's that? There was only one left. And I was like, okay, so it's a cozy colouring book. And apparently it's like a bestseller from last year. And they do all sorts of other things as well. And I quite liked, so it is, it does have an illustrator, so illustrated by Nicolette Cavan. And I see, so this must be based on a book, a romance book. Cool. I didn't even know that. Look at that. And straight away, like everything just popped out. And it's all, again, single-sided. Like, this is very autumn themed. Like, you know, like pumpkins everywhere. I don't know about you, but I like colouring pumpkins. And there's some really lovely illustrations in here. Like this little cute guy here, hedgehogs, like all of the pumpkins, pumpkin pie, like fall, more pumpkins, big pumpkin patch, pretzels. Oh, like little cozy nook. Like, and then you've got some people. It's like a bookcase, I think, or a bookshelf. And we're gonna go with the pumpkin spice latte, baby. And then more fall things. There's some very cute, beautiful illustrations in here. So obviously this is to go with a book. That's really interesting. So that's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe colouring book. I didn't realise that belonged to a book. And now I'm curious. Ooh, I might have to check out the actual book. Anyway, that's that colouring book. That was actually quite lovely. Okay, I then decided to indulge in some more Lulu Mayo books. I still haven't coloured a page yet, but we're going to get there. They didn't have A Million Magical Creatures. And I'm like, I can't wait for that to come out. But to cater for that, I decided, because it was Halloween, to get A Million Little Monsters. Because, why not? And look what page it just opened up to. That's so cute. I might have to do this. I might have to do that page. Excuse me while I just mark this page. Because that's really adorable. And I've just seen a mushroom. Oh my goodness. What's that? Ho ho! All of the mushrooms. Okay. It's official. I like this book. Like, I've already looked through it myself. And then you've got a little witchy one. She's the little witch here. And like, just Lulu Mayo's drawings are amazing. Like, I didn't realize I also want to color this page in this last page. Those little fur, like, you're so cute. Like, this beautiful page. That's A Million Little Monsters. Then we got A Million Baby Animals. Now, I know that you probably would have seen these on other YouTubers. So I'm just quickly flipping through them. So that's A Million Baby Animals. And then the most recent one. Now, for those of you in Australia, you can get this at the moment from Big W for $10. Don't pass it up. It's beautiful. And the paper's gorgeous. This one is single-sided, unlike the other books. And this colouring book is just, it's beautiful. I mean, they're all beautiful. So, like, there's just something about all these pages that make you want to colour it all in. That just, like, this, look at these. Like, there's just, ooh, like, all of the cupcakes. And, like, little, oh, look, like, so this is like a fall one, because you've got a little skull there, pumpkins, maybe a cloud or a ghost. I reckon this is supposed to be a creepy one, or some kind of creepy one. I think that there's something that's supposed to have eyes. And just, this is just beautiful. And you got Lulu with a unicorn. We could definitely do a full flip through for this, because this is gorgeous. And then there is a page that has recently been coloured in, I think, by some people, that has a witch in it. So I'm trying to find where she's dressed up as a witch. I should have marked it, shouldn't I? But I didn't. Aha. So we've got her dressed up as a witch here. So this could be really nice for Halloween. And then one that I've seen pop up even on Lulu Mayo's Instagram is this page, where some people have coloured this in really unique colours. So that'd be really nice to do a different colour palette than other people. So there are two pages in here that you could potentially do. Maybe 3 pages you could do in here for Halloween. I think that's really lovely. So that's Lulu's House of Wonder. Now, I've recently been introduced to Paule Brun. I believe she's French. Let me have a look, see where it's illustrated. I could be wrong. I mean, I can't. Either way, this paper is divine. It's actually beautiful paper, and I'm like I will most likely do a full colouring book flip through separately, because you've got to see these images. Like, these images are beautiful. Like, the paper feels lovely. Like, it reminds me of Layla Dooley, actually. Like, very similar to Layla Dooley. Like, it's some of the artwork in here is gorgeous. I can't show you all of it, but there is one that really stood out to me. So I love leopards, but apparently it's a jaguar. Where is it? Where are you, jaguar? Here we are. This double page spread. The jaguar. Like, if that, it just tells you everything. And I would probably do the jaguar last. So when you look at this page, at first you're like, there's so much to colour here. But if we break it down, if we do the plants first, like, what are you comfortable colouring in? So me personally, I would do the plant life first, colour in all the plants, and then all you've got left is a little bit of a background. So you could even do that in pencil or pastel or even watercolour pencils. And then you've got the water here. And then all you've got left is the jaguar and the birds. That's it. So really it's all plant life. And if you stick to a particular colour palette theme, like, so the same plant life has the same colours, I think, like, you wouldn't be too like, oh, what do I do here? Like, all of these, all the same colour. You just do the same colour. So that's something I could suggest when you do get something like this, and you sort of like just take a step back and break it down. And remember, you do not have to finish this in a day. This will not take a day. It will take a few hours, if not a couple of days. So, and never force yourself to colour. So that is Amazon. And recently, and I must thank Kira from A Pictured Purpose for this, is a Manga, like the Manga Mania colouring book. I really enjoyed looking at all the pages, and I just could not help myself and get myself a copy. So, like, just, there's some really cool, excuse me, there is some really cool colourings in here. Like, I mean, there is mushrooms in this, so that, and fairies, and a prince. You could be a prince, could be a king, could be many things. But I'd say a pirate, but a manga pirate. Like, there's so many things in here that look so cool. And like this one. So that is Manga Mania. Goodness, I feel like we're going through a colouring book. These are all my colouring book collection. And I got a few Millie Marottas. I finally caved in. You can thank Sarah from Ink and Hue Colouring for that, because I've watched her do her watercolor cube challenges on these, and I think they're amazing. So I may try that and see what happens. And so I already had Animal Kingdom, but I really liked the pictures in Animal Lovers and Precious Planet. It looked really cool, so I got these three. So I got Tropical Wonderland, Animal Adventures, and Precious Planet, and they're all beautiful colouring books. So I got all of them. And I'm a little late to the bandwagon with this one, but I finally got my hands on Johanna's Christmas. I know it's not Christmas yet, but I am prepared. I've got another Christmas book coming. So in the mail, I've got Hannah Carlson's Halloween coming, and Maria Troll's Christmas book. I think it's gonna be the international, like the Swedish version, maybe. Not the English version, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm running out of room of where to put all these books though, but that's okay. But I really wanted the Johanna Basford Christmas book because everything is single-sided, and they're perforated. You can actually pull them out and stick them on the wall. So if you wanted to stick up some Christmassy artwork that you've coloured, you can. And this whole back page and the front page, I like pull out ornament things, so it's definitely very festive. And there are some beautiful pages in here. So I love Johanna Basford. I have all of her books. The only one I do not have is How to Draw an Inky Wonderland. That's about it. That's the only colouring book I do not have of Johanna Basford's. Yes, Johanna Basford fan here. All right, so I did get some other colouring books, and I didn't really want to show you because they're a bit different, as in they're not quite may not be quite up your alley. But while we're here and I'm doing a colouring book haul, I do actually like these. However, they're more for me, for more when I'm not streaming, not doing the difficult. This is more like how I sort of like calm myself, where I just get out my alcohol markers and colour these in. And I really liked the idea of Cozy Japan. I thought that looked really cool. So that's a Jade Summer one. And then I've been wanting this Cocoa Wire Christmas one for a while. So I got that. I know not many of you are probably into this. And then they also do like a Sunny Vibes does I've got a few of these, and they actually do a big card where you can place this and you can colour over it and it doesn't wreck the other page. So I think that's really good that they actually provide you, use this card to protect the next page while you're colouring with that protector. I think that's brilliant. So that's really cool. And then the last two, these are all literally like $4. So this had dragons in it, and they're cute dragons, and I couldn't help myself. I know they're probably stock images, but like I couldn't help myself because look how cute these dragons are. I mean, sometimes you just got to give in and get something a bit fun, and I know they're probably for children, but I am not fussed. I think these are cute, so yeah, there is that one. And then there was a unicorn one, and I had to do the unicorns because they remind me of My Little Pony. So yeah, don't worry, you won't be seeing these. So that's more like the more cute and cozy colouring that I do, but will not see it on my channel unless you want to. Let me know if you're interested in seeing one every now and then. Let me know. I mean, we could probably use them to like try different marker techniques. We could probably do that, but let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Well, so that is the colouring book haul that I've recently been through. Let me know, again, please let me know if there's any colouring books you would like a full flip through of. and I will get back into my colouring, and hopefully will bring you at least one colouring page from this month. It's been a very busy month at my own work, so I just haven't, as I've mentioned on my community post, it's just been very hectic this month. Turned 40, and I'm just, I don't know, I'm just a bit tired, and I don't like to force myself to do something if I don't feel like doing something, and you shouldn't either. I don't want to make myself feel like this is a chore. This whole YouTube channel of mine is for fun. Like, it is literally me sharing my hobby with you, and hopefully maybe you can learn something. Do you like my purple background? I recently got some big cardboard sheets so that everything looked cohesive. Mainly for photos as well, so when I'm taking photos it doesn't have the big checked background. So yeah, I thought this would be pretty cool. I got 3 colours, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so I will catch you in the next video. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed everything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you all have a lovely, or you're all having a lovely weekend. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.